Okay, sorry, I'm gonna start over. So today is similar. It is like a Coach Basics training, but I really want everyone to watch this because I think I'm really, my goal in the past has really just been to kind of help clients, help people, and now like in their fitness. And now my goal is to help them have a life of freedom, right? A life of financial freedom, a life of time freedom, a life that they can kind of build. And I think especially like all of us are young here. I think it's just such a blessing to be at this stage of our lives and to possibly build a business that could like change our families forever, right? Like for me, I mean, and I'll go into that a little bit. So today, this is kind of just like some frequently asked questions series, and also a little bit of a as you are talking to potential coaches, kind of some things to bring up and just some like reminders. You guys may have heard this before, but you cannot hear this enough. And then we're going to go into talking about helping your clients turn into coaches, and something that I've learned from my upline. I kind of took something from her and I'm just going to use it with you guys, that I've recently, within the last couple of weeks, started doing, and I've already seeing a difference. It's crazy just the little actions that you take. Any action is good action. What's bad is if you're stagnant. And so I'm also going to really touch base on some, I need to share my screen. Some kind of actionable steps where you can really narrow in your focus to know, okay, here's 5 things that I need to do today that's going to help me grow my business. We're going to briefly talk again about just rank and kind of what that means and how to grow your income, different streams of revenue, an actionable list where your focus needs to be at the very beginning of your business, which is right now for all of you. And then again, converting customers to coaches. So we've talked about inviting people. We've talked about sharing. We've talked about posts. We've talked about like how to send leads. We've talked about all that stuff. So now here are like the top 6 steps for your first business goals. The first one, creating excitement and energy. Now, let me tell you, that's basically already done for you by just being a part of a brand new program. It naturally has so much energy around it, and that's where your business is going to explode. So for you, the momentum is there. You just have to kind of take it to the next level, right? Start or continue your fitness journey. You are all doing that and sharing it. Starting to think about people in your life who would benefit from a healthy change, maybe at their job. Like think about people at your job, past relationships, family. There are people that have come into my life recently, like Alex Shook. You would know. Actually, Kaylin and Alex Shook would know them. The most random people from high school. Like if this wasn't recording, I would say their names. I'll chat your names to them. It is like the craziest thing who has reached out to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they didn't even cross my mind. But like, I wish that they did cross my mind and I would have put them on my list and kind of maybe beat them to it. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. But anyway, think about those people in your first month and every month, 3 to 5 people to join the program. And that is just a true signifier of your business growing. It's just having 3 to 5 people every month, because that is just like, okay, it's growing, and that is the goal. Think about the people who want to start a business opportunity. I've learned so much this week, honestly, just this week, about sharing that opportunity. I've been super shy about it in my business so far, which I'm like kicking myself for now, and now I'm getting a little bit more aggressive, and it's crazy because it's like, oh, people do want this, like people are interested in this, and I'm being selfish and not sharing it. And then reaching emerald to diamond, which you guys know what emerald is. Emerald is you plus a coach on your left and a coach on your right. And remember, once they become a coach, that does not mean that you're like totally responsible for them. I'm happy to take on any load and coach them until you're comfortable. This is where you'll really start to see some income, because you're going to start seeing team cycle bonuses. You're going to start getting free leads. So that's going to help you make your cold market your warm market, right? If you get a free lead, you reach out to them. They could be a potential coach. You could kind of talk to them and see if there's any other products that they might need, and really lean into them, and that they become your warm market immediately. Eventually, your social media will bring you more cold market, but for now, these leads, these free leads are going to be awesome. I feel I'm about to sneeze. Sorry, awesome cold markets. So then the next goal, which I've never really talked about this, is diamond. And this is a huge milestone, while it's also just the beginning in the best way. This is when income really, really starts to flow. Because your team cycle bonuses increase. So remember that video, every cycle you get like $14. Where in diamond, I believe you get like $16 or something. But it just builds up way quicker than you think that it possibly could. It also is going to start to widen your web of people. So basically you have 8 coaches, 4 on your left, 4 on your right. On your left, you have an emerald, and on your right, you have an emerald, and that makes you a diamond. If people love Shakeology, they need to be a coach. If people are naturally sharing what they're doing, they need to be a business builder. Alex Shook was one that was naturally sharing, and I was like, why aren't you doing this? Like, you're doing the hard thing already. And here she is crushing it, literally crushing it. So here's some actionable to-do list, okay? Post on social media. I'm really trying to be very consistent in actually posting on Instagram. I've talked about this before, but Instagram stories are great. Actually, okay, so I went and got my hair done today, and my hair guy is super into like social media algorithms. He follows me on Instagram. He follows all my stories, so we like love talking. He says Facebook is community. Instagram is your magazine. Instagram stories are your brand. So Facebook are the people that you hug and love on. Instagram page are just the pretty pictures that are your magazine. There's a first impression as people flip through your magazine. And then your story is your brand. I thought that was so good. So I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I'm struggling with Facebook. Like, I'm getting so many clients from Instagram. And I know that like my high school girls, my small group girls, they don't even know how to work Facebook. Like, I don't even know like if Facebook's going to be around. And he just went to a social media like conference in California, and he was like, girl, you better get back on Facebook. It's about to blow up, is basically what he said. I don't know how he would know that, but I totally believe him. He's had incredible success. He also made a good point that like ideal clients, people who have money basically are going to be on Facebook, whereas like college kids are going to be on Instagram, which I do agree with that. However, I think that people that have money aren't necessarily needing Beachbody, right? They have their personal trainers and their personal chefs, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just something I'm getting way off topic. Okay, so consistency with your Instagram story, personal development. Literally the most important thing that you do is work on your own fitness and work on your personal development. Personal development is going to give you content to share with other people that makes you inspirational and valuable and worthy of following. Work on your own fitness journey and share that. Share it. Share your food, share your workouts, share your supplements, share everything. Reach to those that genuinely need this. They either need the workout or the Shakeology or the business opportunity. There's so many people, and it's such a touchy subject because it's like fitness. It's like, hey, you need to work on your fitness. Like, for example, I have a friend her name's also Alex. She has not touched a vegetable. She's this big around, but hasn't touched it. She hates vegetables. And I'm like, you need this more than anybody in the freaking world. I don't care what you look like. You're not healthy. And she'll sit there and agree with you. So think about people like that. Not necessarily overweight, but maybe just feeling like they don't have a direction. They feel kind of lost. They're feeling like they have no direction in their life and need something exciting in their life. Follow up with your clients and encourage them with your inspo that you learned from personal development. It's a big circle. You know what I mean? You learn inspiration, you feel inspired, you teach inspiration, you get clients, you follow up with them with that inspiration. Okay, so remember, let's talk about how to talk about the opportunity with other people, how the business works, how to grow, how you can build an epic business and income. So, for example, like for me, my job, I loved my job. Okay, I did. I loved it. What I didn't love is that I was working on a Sunday. That really made me struggle with just my whole, like, I was newly married. And when I say I worked on Sunday, I mean I worked at the butt crack of dawn on Sunday. So basically, Saturdays from 5 p.m. on were off. So my husband and I together had about from 6 a.m. to about 5 p.m. of together time on Saturday, and that really bothered me. We could not go to weekend trips. We couldn't visit his family. We missed Christmases together. We missed we just missed. And I was like, this cannot be a thing for me once I have kids. I just knew it couldn't be a thing. And so I knew I wanted to be my own boss, and I knew I wanted to do something I loved. I didn't want to I could have worked for Austin and been his assistant, but that would have been freaking miserable doing that. Let's be honest. I wanted something that was going to put a fire under my butt that I wanted to get after I had kids, because I've seen all my friends that have kids and they quit working and they really struggle with finding purpose and wanting to have, fulfillment in other things. And so I was looking to other businesses, and I felt like I either could help people and make no money, or make a bunch of money by working somewhere and go. I'm a smart person. I could work somewhere great and make a ton of money, but I wasn't necessarily helping people, and I wasn't getting my time. I didn't have my freedom. But with Beachbody, this business opportunity, you can do both. You can have it all. It totally is dependent on your own diligence, but that is the gold mine that I wanted and that I want to share with others, because I know that other people want that as well. So remember, I've talked before, this is a great thing to mention when it comes to your clients possibly being coaches, and just helping them see hey, to run a franchise or to invest into your own business, it can cost over $50,000. It's so, and you have to spend that time paying that off. Whereas in Beachbody, there's literally no fee except for the $16 a month that it takes to be a coach. But you're also getting a discount. I've talked about that. It's the business mindset. It's the Coach Basics training call number 1. And that is the call that I heard that changed my life, truly. So here are the 4 ways that you can earn income. And then we're going to get to the good stuff. The good stuff's over here. This is just basic stuff I just wanted to cover super quick. So the commission is just commission. It's the immediate income. And that is not something that you want to focus on being your sole earner, right? That's just the cherry on top. That's not the one thing that you depend on, because guess what? You're going to burn yourself out by asking people to come and join you all the time. Building a team by earning team cycle volume is the next way. That's basically having coaches that are purchasing Shakeology, purchasing other products, purchasing things at their discounted rate. However, you are still building team cycle volume. Now, when you help your team build their team, that's when you're going to start earning matching bonuses. And that's when you really start to kind of earn income. And then you have your quarterly bonus, which is your rank advancement. And that's very similar to any job that you would, get a promotion, you would also earn a quarterly bonus, right? Every month, your 2 goals should be 3 to 5 people to help in their fitness, but also 2 coaches to help them build a team. So what I'm going to start doing, so this is my first Coach Basics training session here. And now that I have it down and I can tweak things here and there, I am going to do this monthly or every other month, depending on my life, which is another good thing about running your own business. You can do what you want to do. And any coaches that you potentially have can jump on that training. Crap, hold on. Yeah. Any coaches that you potentially have can totally jump on that training at any point, and I will train, I will do the work. My upline did not do this for me, and I really wish that she did, because that would have helped me a lot. But now I feel like I know the products, I know the knowledge so much better than I ever would have. So I'm so thankful for that. But it's a huge opportunity for you girls as well to kind of start building your team and allowing me to do the hard work. Okay, we're going to go to the good stuff now. This is converting challengers or customers to coaches. Okay. Okay, so first creating, so this is from my upline right here, so it's going to have things about like kids and other people in there, but it's great content, okay? So first we're creating a list, okay? Think about people that you know that want to lose weight, that have talked about losing weight, that feel gross and pick themselves apart in the mirror and feel like they can't go shopping because nothing fits them, right? What Mary Alice said, I'm coming. So who in their life, like they hate their job or they crave to be a stay-at-home mom? That is something literally since I was a little girl that I've always wanted to be able to stay at home with my kids. But also there's part of me that like, I do want to financially contribute. Like I want to be able to buy a purse if I want to buy a purse, you know what I mean? Like the little things here and there. And I had no idea what my husband was going to do, but I knew that I wanted to stay at home and I knew I wanted to financially contribute. So think about people that might have similar thoughts like that. And like I said, people through high school, college, other jobs, churches, home owners associations, clubs, family, extended family, the most random people that you could buy. And this doesn't necessarily mean you're reaching out to them. It's just like keeping them on your radar. And if they ever pop up in your social media, you'll be like, oh, I'm going to like her post and say, oh my gosh, that dog is so cute, or oh my gosh, I love your outfit, whatever, just making yourself kind of like known in their mind. That's kind of what I did. I wrote down some people that I thought of, and I just would kind of look at their Facebook and look at their Instagram so that like Facebook and Instagram would kind of see that I'm looking at their stuff and have their stuff pop up on my Instagram and pop up on my Facebook to where I could like and comment and show some engagement on their posts. And that just made them look at me. And then at some point we have ended up in conversation. So this list isn't necessarily like your hit list. You know what I mean? It's just people to look out for. Hey, Mary Alice. Mary Alice.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about how to convert customers to coaches.
Okay.
Just keeping you in the loop, okay?
All right.
All right, so here are some things you do need to do. These are do's. Remember that this invite could change someone's life radically, okay? For me, I have been so shy about this. Even though it's drastically changed my life, I still am being shy, and I have chosen to stop with the fear, to stop with the lies in my head, and choose to do what I need to do for me and my family, my future family, to get my business exactly where I want it. So I have a new mindset that this is an opportunity to change someone's life radically. Make these messages personal to each person that you invite, okay? So think about what's currently going in their life. Like, oh my gosh, I saw your pictures of your wedding. You were gorgeous. Or, that hike looked amazing. Where were you hiking? Make it very, very personal. Say, no, it wasn't copied and pasted. Make it sound like you. I have some examples right here, but like when I'm going to change them up and make them sound like me, right? I'm not going to just copy and paste. Find people who you think would be great at working the business. Remember thinking about people like you. Follow up with every convo with a question mark, even if it's not a question. And then follow up always. You guys know it takes 6 to 7 times of following up for people to buy in. Don't prejudge anyone. I've been the first to do that, to assume that someone doesn't want to do this business. And that's so silly. Literally this week, someone was interested in a program, and she's like, I don't know like how I'm going to do it. My job, I work basically 12 hours. And I'm like, why do you work 12 hours? And she's like, well, I have to get there early and I can't leave or else I'd just be in traffic. And I was like, well, can't you leave earlier since you got there early? She's like, no, my job wouldn't let me do that. And I'm like, that was a perfect opportunity to be like, girl, there's better options. But I just judged her as someone who just wants to be like a working woman who wants to hustle, who wants to go into work. And I prejudged her. So there's a mistake that I've already made. Do not decide people will say no before you ever give them the chance to say yes. Ask them and give them the option. My parents have always told me all they can say is no. All you can say is no. All they can do to you is say no. Always ask. Don't spam people with all the information out of the gate. Don't only invite them for the discount. I've been guilty of that. Still am, actually. And then don't let fear control your life and your invites. Do what you need to do to get where you want to be. Do not let that fear come in your head. Just freaking crush it. That's what I keep telling myself. Okay, here's the invite process. Steps 1 through 5. Warm market or new connection. So maybe this is a free lead. Maybe someone has messaged you. Whatever that looks like, this is a warm or new connection. Number 1, choose, and I'm going to go through what all these mean, so I'm just going to read them. Choose opening motivation sentence. What might motivate them? Ask if they've considered coaching. Tell them why you think they'd make a great coach or how it would benefit them. Tell what you have gained from coaching, or tell them what your upline has gained, that she's been able to quit her job and been able to work the business at her own, pace. Ask if they've ever considered it. Again, don't use the word interested. Ask it, have you ever considered it? Don't ask if they're interested, okay? So here's the motivation thing. Think about the person and think about their motivation. Like, do they want to be a stay-at-home mom? Are they already a fitness and health enthusiast? That was me. Are they rocking the program motivation or the challenge group motivation? The Shakeology discount motivation? New college motivation. I remember coming out of college and thinking, like, starting my job, I was living at home, going to work, coming home, eating dinner, going to bed, going to work, coming home, eating dinner. And I thought, dang, like, is this it? Like, this is what life is? You go to college and then you get a job to do this over and over and over again. So college girls are a great opportunity. People who are in debt relief, and then also accountability. Let me tell you, if you want accountability, you become a dang coach. And that'll keep you accountable for sure. So here's some examples that you can kind of play with, and I'm going to send this to you guys too. Hey, Sally, you are having amazing results with the program. You are already inspiring everyone in the group with your progress. Super proud of you. Have you ever considered being a coach? With your results, you can definitely earn a little fun money for Christmas. I've just started, but I'm able to afford groceries with this side gig. Plus, it holds me accountable for staying on the wagon. Have you ever thought about it? So the motivation, she's already inspiring everybody, what she's doing. And she was just so honest. She was like, hey, I just started. I'm no expert, but I'm able to afford a little bit of extra money. I think that's awesome. Hey, Sally, love having you in our challenge group. Your pep and posts are great. Everyone loves you there. Have you ever considered being a coach? Your energy is contagious, and I think you could definitely earn a little fun money for Christmas. I've just started, and I'm starting to earn money for my kids' Christmas presents with the side gig. Plus, it holds me accountable to stay on the wagon for myself the holidays. So we've stated their motivation. We've stated what it could be for them, what it has been for us, and we've asked again if they've considered it. So ask, state a couple things, and then you ask again. Girl, I know you are loving the accountability this group offers. You are doing great with your check-ins every day. I just want to tell you how much I love what you are doing in our challenge group. Have you ever thought about being a coach yourself? I know you have a goal to lose 40 pounds, and this could be a great way to hold you further accountable while also allowing you to earn money for your continued progress. I'm just getting started as a coach, but I love our fit community. Have you ever considered it? There's a pattern. Okay, a Shakeology invite. So this is kind of after someone has been on Shakeology and you've talked to them, you've checked in with them, and you know that they love it, right? So after doing a weekly check-in, you would say, oh, and let me know if you want to learn how to save 25%. We can get you hooked up before your next order ships if you'd like. If they respond with yes, then you would say something like, oh, yes, then we can definitely get you signed up to take care of that, and you would get it cheaper. Most people who continue with Shake sign up to coach simply for the discount. It's not a trick, no sales requirements or purchase requirements. You honestly sign up to coach free since you got a challenge pack, then get 25% off everything. I do always say there is a $16 per month coach member due, but you save, and I usually say about $20. You save about $20 on your shakes each month, plus 25% on anything that you order. Have you tried my energy drink that gives me life daily, blah, blah, blah. But here's this part right here. Some people will say this after they've become a discount coach and after they've been continuing to drink Shakeology. They kind of check in again later. I like to put this on the front end. I do have to say, though, I think you make an amazing coach because of whatever the reason is. You're peppy, you're fun, you're energetic. Sorry, I keep feeling like I need to sneeze. So if you do want the discount, we should definitely chat about how you can earn money for your transformation as well. No pressure ever, though. Either way, it's a great deal and everyone does it. Just takes a few minutes. Want to go ahead and get enrolled to save? Just starting a conversation. Okay, so let's say you don't have any challengers. So like if you were to have challengers or clients, I would say go through and invite every single one to be a coach. Every single one using one of these reasons. Really take the time to write a personal message out. If you don't have clients, totally fine. Here is a great option. There are a couple girls that have done this too. Hey girl, I see you are rocking your fitness journey over there. You look amazing and are already inspiring so many people. Have you ever thought making that hobby into a business like I have? You'd rock this coach biz because you were already doing what I do as a coach. Except now you'd get paid for it too. Ever thought about it? So this is someone, like, there's a couple of girls who just post their workouts and they're just in college, and I'm going to message them this exact message. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Sally, this is someone, my upline said that this was like her dream coach. She said that she was like the perfect coach for her. So she sent her this. Hey, Sally, Ben, her husband, is so jealous of your recent bike trip. He wants one so bad. Everything in time. This might be random, but I really think you would make an amazing coach because everyone loved you in college. Have you ever considered it's allowed me to quit my full-time job, but it's also a great way to make a little money, extra money from a fitness hobby. Have you ever thought about it? See what they say. Start a conversation. All they can say is no. Choosing open motivation sentences. Okay. Hey, Lisa, I know from college everyone loved you and you were a phenomenal leader in our sorority. This may be random, but have you ever considered coaching like I do? I think you'd love the community. And, we have on our team page, and the trips are like mom sorority parties. Haha. I'm just getting started, but it's a great way to earn a little fun money. Putting mine into savings for a family vacation, yada, yada, yada. Hey, Marsha, I know you have always talked about how you like to be a stay-at-home mom. Have you ever considered coaching like I do? Coaching can help you earn a bit of money from home while building healthy habits for you and your family. And no, it's not about being uber fit or having abs. It's for someone who maybe not be like the fittest. I'm just getting started, but I love it. And I'm able to put my earnings towards our credit card debt each week. Plus, women on my team have been able to become stay-at-home moms through this. Have you ever thought about doing it? So remember, these are all motivation sentences. Somebody who might want to just earn extra money, somebody who wants to stay at home. Think about what they want. So here's after they respond. If they say no, that they never thought about it, oh girl, you definitely should insert their motivation or the result that they could have. if I added you to a sneak peek group on Facebook, which is basically like a what is it? It's like, hey, this is what it would look like to be a coach type of thing. Sneak peek group on Facebook. I've never done one. I'm thinking I might do one soon. So if you have people that would be a part of that, let me know. Would you have time to check it out for some post this evening? And if you say yes, they've thought about it, you say, that makes me so pumped to hear. You would dominate this. Insert motivation or the result they could have. This is important, if I send you a video that explains the opportunity, would you have time to check it out this evening? They might say, yes, I could do it tonight after the kids go to bed. You would say, great, I'll follow up with you then to see what questions you have. Make sure you help them pinpoint a time that they are actually able to sit down and look into learning about the opportunity. I'm going to make a YouTube video, like a well-edited YouTube video about the opportunity to be able to send people very easily. And you're welcome to copy it or use that as well. So they say 64 out of 65 people who use this method helped at least one person, which to me says you got to trust the process. It totally works. Initial contact should be people who are close with. So you girls who are brand spanking new and who want to do this like all in, you need to get a family member. You need to get a mom. You need to get a sister. You need to get a cousin and say, hey, listen, this is my new endeavor. This is my new business. I'm really excited about it. It can be a game changer. And I have huge dreams about where it's going to take me and my family. I run these amazing online health groups with my team to help others get healthy and re-energized. You used to see some of the transformations. Here's the thing, I'm wanting you to try for 30 days. I don't necessarily want you to be a long-term customer or anything like that. I just want your honest feedback and experience, as well as to see the amazing results that you get for us. I know I can trust your honest feedback. Can I count you in? What do you think? Talk to them like a human, as she says. Just be totally real with them and say, hey, this is what it's going to look like. And then if they're kind of interested to say, and listen, I want you to sign up as a coach because you're going to get 25% off. You don't have to do anything ever. You can quit after a month. There are no extra fees, no contracts. So this is just saying, hey, listen, you're my friend, you're my cousin, you're my sister, you're whatever to me. I need you to support me in this, and I need you to be all in so I can hear your feedback and I can see your transformations. Maybe I can use your transformation. And I need you to be a coach so that you can help me out, number one. And number two, so you can save some money. Take the pressure off. They don't have to do anything. They don't need to do anything. Just relieve them of that and just say, this is to help me. And if your family doesn't, your family needs to help you. That's all I got to say about that. If they love you, they're going to help you for sure. Get your men to do it. Even though they can't necessarily be a part of this, they need to be doing the program. It's good for them. It's good to push themselves. And it's going to be better for y'all to do it at the same time because you're in it together, you know? Helpful? Not helpful. Sorry, hold on. Someone's muted. Yeah. Mary Alice?
Yeah. I'm trying to get my man on. He's been hiding candy in the closet, though.
Oh, my gosh. Also been hiding Girl Scout cookies. Mary Alice, did you get her signed up as a coach?
Yeah. She's in there now.
She is.
I got her.
Yeah. Mary Alice is at Emerald. That's a huge deal, girl. That's awesome. I was so excited when I was in.
I worked hard on her.
I know she's going to be so good, too. She's going to, Mary Alice listen, oh my gosh, Alex, too. Alex can speak really good Spanish. There's like an untapped Hispanic market, okay? Basically, Beachbody can be translated into anything in Spanish, and there are a ton of Hispanic people who need this so bad and don't know about it. And so basically, if you can speak Spanish, whew, there's a whole group of people that I wish I could talk to her. I can't. So Mary Alice has a girl that speaks Spanish.
Yes, very in the Hispanic community.
Yeah, she's gonna crush it. Awesome. So I just want to encourage y'all, like, don't do what I did. Don't be shy about asking people to join the business. Just don't, because there are so many people that want this life of freedom so badly, and they don't know where to find it. And you are the person for them to walk them through that. And all I can say is no, don't be scared. When I think about not being scared, I think about Mary Alice. I feel like Mary Alice is not scared at all. And I'm like,
This lady that works with me, her butt is the longest.
huh?
She fell off the stool in my classroom.
Who did? Oh my gosh, you mask on.
I don't care. I'm tired.
I just love her. I love Mary.
Her big butt fell off the stool. I said, you know, it's time for you to get on that program I'm using because your butt is too big. And
You told me that?
Yes, she's here. We're going to talk tomorrow.
Oh, that's so.
She eats too much gravy.
Girl, your butt is too big. You need to be on my program.
You don't know the bigness of this.
Oh, that's so funny. Awesome. Well, see, listen, what Ed says? He said, or maybe not Ed, but he says if you want to be like somebody, you have to imagine yourself as them and then just like become them in that moment, whatever the scary moment is. Ask it and then like get back to yourself. So when you're scared, be like Mary Alice and tell someone that their butt is too big. I'm kidding. And then you can go back to yourself. Anyway. Well, I'm super proud of y'all. I'm super excited for you guys. Y'all are crushing the biz. Honestly, I don't know if we're going to have a call tomorrow night. Just house stuff right now. I'll keep you guys posted. I just might need to pause until Monday because life is crazy. But y'all understand. Y'all get me. So, yeah. Well, thank y'all for jumping on, Mary Alice, even in your mask. Oh, it's so funny. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.